Hello, Pisces. Hello to any Pisceans out there that decided to join us this month. This is going to be your August monthly overview reading. It's a general reading. The way I do these readings each month is I do 3 rows. The first row is going to be what you're feeling and thinking in your conscious, at the conscious level. The middle row is your subconscious level, what you're feeling and thinking in the subconscious that you may or may not be aware of. And then we wrap it all up with trying to pull that final row that's going to be how those things come together in what you see as your reality. Because what we feel and think at a conscious and subconscious level is basically what we're manifesting into our reality in our world. So that's how that kind of plays out. It shows us how this is playing out for us in the 3D. I also pull 3 final cards at the end to see if there's any final messages. And I've been wrapping these cards, these readings up with a final oracle card from the Secret Light Language of Light. I've been reading those messages and they've been tying in really beautifully with these messages, the way they've been going. So you have 2 cards that came out here, Unrequited Love and High Priest, High Priestess. So it looks like, you know, there's definitely some healing that needs to be done here, or trying to heal a situation. I think you're trying to use your intuition, Pisces, to realize what you need to do here in the situation, because you feel like you have given too much to a situation and have not gotten anything in return, which has caused some conflict. I feel this is mental conflict. You know, a little bit of mental conflict with that being swords, 5s of swords, and the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords talks to me about gaining that insight, you know, using your intuition and gaining that insight that you need on a certain situation, gaining the wisdom and insight that you need to find, and to gain your 10 of Pentacles. So this is around something, you know, that you saw as long-term, as your stability, as your everything, so to speak. You know, 10 of Pentacles not only talks about abundance, stability and abundance in our real world, you know, and how do I achieve that? And I think that you realize that's what you're working on in the month of August is how, you know, how do I have this new beginning, and to get what I want, you know, is what I'm really picking up on. You're using your intuition to understand the way you need to get the insight that you need to work towards your 10 of Pentacles. And I see this as like, you know, just like the way he's holding up those swords. It's almost like, you know, hey, wait for me. You know, don't leave without me. I've got this. Wait, you know, give me a moment. I got this is what I'm picking up. I know it's kind of weird, but that's what I'm picking up off of that card, because those people are off in the distance and it's almost like he's got those swords waving, say, hey, wait up, wait for me, I'm coming, wait for me, is what I'm picking up, Pisces, interesting enough. And so this, I'm really getting this as that same, you know, like, aha moment, you know, which is sometimes can be with that Ace of Swords, is like you gaining that insight, you know, gaining the insight and clarity, the truth of something is what I'm really picking up on there. Is that you're going to get in August, you're going to have, you know, something is going to come to light. You know, there's going to be some kind of information that you're going to receive that is going to shock you, really feeling like tower a little bit in a good way. I think you're going to get, you know, something's going to come to surface, come to light in the lesson. And I think this is what it is. I think you're going to realize, especially with this High Priestess and High Priest, High Priestess card, is, you know, you're realizing what your lesson in this was. You know, this unrequited love happened for a reason. You know, there was a lesson that you were supposed to learn out of this. And I think you're seeing what the lesson is. I think you're learning the lesson, you know. I think that's why you're saying, hey, wait up. I got it now. I get it. I got it. I get it. Wait for me. I'm coming. You know, I got it now. I figured it out. That's what I'm getting, Pisces. So we have the ace. Okay, that's the ace of wands. I thought for a minute I thought that was the ace of swords again, but it's the ace of wands. So that's that desire, the passion to start something new. With the queen of wands, wow, a lot of fire in your soul and your subconscious, definitely wanting, a lot of passion and drive toward this for sure. And three of pentacles. So I always think this is an interesting three of pentacles, because it's like almost like the Beauty and the Beast, like kind of thing, working together with people that you maybe not, circumstances or people that you normally don't, in situations you don't normally find yourself in. And then with the Queen of Wands here, I'm really picking up, this is just you having a lot of desire, like really wanting to go after something in your subconscious, like there's something you're really desiring, in which, I think, we're seeing you wanting to work toward something that is considered your Ten of Pentacles, or what you feel is your Ten of Pentacles. So that's, like I said, everything that is your stability, your abundance, and your physical reality. You're trying to make that happen, and you have this drive and determination to work to do that, to bring this together. Pisces. It's like, like I said, I kind of am getting this, hey, wait up. I get it, wait up. I'm getting it. Just give me a moment. I got this education. So that's learning, that comes to the lesson. Again, it's that learning, seeing, learning that lesson. You've gained some knowledge out of this situation. You've really gained some knowledge, some insight. It's taught you something. And you're like, okay, I got it now. Let's put it in place, because there's your happiness. You're realizing what your happiness is. I think that's what the lesson, you're realizing how, what you need to do to be happy, to move forward and be happy. And even here, I see this, I'm seeing this as almost like the torch, the Ace of Wands. It's that desire, the passion, again, to all this passion come through, because you have the Ace of Wands that's reflected in your soul coming out in your reality. So you're manifesting this this passionate new beginning in life, in some aspect of your life. You have manifested that because you want your happiness, and you're doing, you're getting ready to go in a direction that's going to make you happy. And I think this is really just kind of, in a sense, almost, I'm really picking up peace off of this card, like an at peace, because she's got her eyes closed, like she's almost just kind of zenning out for the moment, like, just enjoying the moment kind of thing. Like, even though she's behind her little defenses and her fence, this is a little tawdry little fence that's barely got any support to it. And so I think that, she's just taking a moment, a breath of fresh air, of saying, okay, I can let this down. I can set this down. I've got this. I can set this down. I've learned the lesson. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to have this passionate new beginning, whatever it may be for you, Pisces. So we get those final three cards from the universe. The Hermit. So that doesn't surprise me, because I feel like, there's the lesson that we've got the lessons card coming out, that it doesn't surprise me the Hermit card would come out, because this will require, you going inside, seeking some guidance with the high, of your intuition, which you have the High Priest and High Priestess there at the beginning, seeking that guidance that you need, to move past any difficulties and conflicts, and just move forward. And I think you're there. You know, like I said, I really think that something's going to happen during August that's going to that's going to be that kind of aha moment of gaining that insight you need to really just opens the door and makes you understand how to move forward from something, you know, that's going to teach you the lesson that you're trying to learn. Like, you're going to get it, you're going to see it, and you're going to get it. But I think, you know, that once you do, there might be a period where you're going to have to reflect on this, that you might have to take some time to yourself, Pisces, to reflect on this before you can move forward. And to kind of avoid any conflict that you may have. Like, you need to set down that, like, anything that's causing you this conflict, because I really feel like, you know, she's taking that moment. Like I said, I really felt like she was meditating, or she's got her eyes closed, like taking a moment. And then we have the Temperance that came out, which is like, you know, kind of patience, taking a moment, also, which is also that Hermit energy of kind of taking a moment. And I think it's to avoid any conflicts that may happen. But I think there's the fear here. The conflict is the fear that you might get left behind in a situation. Because I set off this Five of Swords up here. You know, it felt like the person was saying, hey, wait for me, I'm coming, wait for me, I'm on my way, I'm coming. And I think that you're afraid. You know, there's this fear there, afraid of being left behind, because you might be taking too long to learn the lesson. But you're okay. You know, it's going to be fine. You know, I can tell that it's going to be, because you've got your sun here, your happiness, and this new beginning. It's happening. It's you know, it's going to happen for you. You're gonna get the information you need to move forward in the way you need to. So hopefully you can take comfort in that. So let's go ahead and pull this final oracle card from the Secret Language of Light. These have been tying in so beautifully with, I just realized I need to stop shuffling on the table because it shakes the camera. I keep forgetting that it does that. So I apologize if everything's getting shaky. So look at that, manifestation. Beautiful. It's a beautiful card. Manifestation. I don't know if you can see that. Manifestation card. So let's read and see what the book has on this. And I'm reading the books because it really ties in beautifully, and it's better than what I could probably come up with on my own. And these are absolutely beautiful the way these are written in the book. So you have 25, manifestation. You will attract what you give your focus to. You are about to experience something you have longed for. And I said that you are, you know, you've learned the lesson, and you're about to have this new beginning. You may not see any evidence of it yet. Sorry, but that's kind of what we've been talking about, that you know, to have patience, to take time, don't rush yourself. So don't get disheartened. Instead, be still and align with your soul. Be still. I talked about that, you know, going within that Zen, taking that moment, taking a moment before you move forward. Soon you'll be inspired. There's that inspiration I was talking about, to take a step forward. I love how these cards are playing into the messages that I gave, where you will meet your dreams and your desires. There's your sun coming out. Fall in love with the unknown, and the path of the known will materialize. You create your life through how you feel and what you think. When you change your beliefs, your life changes to match it. First, you must be aware of how you feel in the present. Practice focusing on what makes your heart sing, not shrink. The time just before manifestation is an opportunity to change any story from your past, present, or future. Your perception is altering, so you can see in a new light. Everything is created twice. Firstly, in the vibrational realm, perceived as imagination, feeling or dreaming, and then into the physical world as manifested objects. And this is why I do these readings, because of just what that said right there, is you manifest through what you feel and think at that subconscious level when you dream and you have these thoughts, and then what you do in the physical world, how you manifest that by what you feel and think in your day-to-day situations. So all of that plays together in how you manifest things. And it just says that this is basically the nature of creation. So just be cautious what you're manifesting. So this is just saying, be cautious of not getting frustrated with things maybe taking a moment or feeling left out. Don't get frustrated with it. Take that time that you need. You're not going to get left out or left behind because you have beautiful things ahead for you, Pisces. You have beautiful things that are happening. You're manifesting greatly. I think, the month of August, we have the Lionsgate that has already started and goes now until right after the 8/8 portal. The Lionsgate's on August 8th, but the energy has already started and it goes up until a few days after August 8th. So I think that this time is really important. Like this energy, you're going to be manifesting things into reality big time. So be really cautious about your thoughts right now during this time, Pisces, is what I'm really being drawn to, because you have the capability of really bringing about some beautiful things into your life if you learn the lessons and you take the time that you need to process those lessons. So just be aware of that. Be aware of your thoughts at this time, because it's going to make a huge difference in your life. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. If you resonated with this message, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button down below and let me know it did resonate with you, and feel free to leave any comments that you want to leave. Also, hitting that like button helps share your energy with me so that I can pick up on your energy for future readings. I thank you so much. And if you want to join my tribe and be aware of when I'm publishing things, you can always hit that subscribe button down below and join me each and every week for the readings that I do, and also for these readings that I do every month. So thank you so much once again. If you took time out of your precious schedule to listen to this through its entirety, thank you so much. I wish you the very best. Joy, love, and light.